Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sevi Ghosh, Director of Louisville Parks and Recreation. We're here on an opportunity that's usually upon us once every 4 years or so. We're here to talk about the World Cup, which is World Cup soccer. It happens every 4 years. This year it's from Russia, played from June 14th through July 15th. And we'll be doing some new things here in Louisville. So we'll be blocking off Jefferson Street between 5th and 6th. And on a large screen showing the two semifinals and the final game live and making it a street festival, especially for the final game. I think that's a great opportunity on a Sunday where people can come out and play and also watch the game live on TV. It'll be a street festival to the point of having food trucks, other vendors, soccer-related items. Kids can shoot at goals and get speed gauged and so on. So we'll have a fun day there. All this would not be possible, obviously, without our partners and our sponsors. So one of the sponsors that stepped up in a big way is a local corporation here, and they're international, actually. It's Clariant Corporation, and their CEO will speak to us in a few minutes. But just want to give you the rundown. So we'll be showing live the semifinals on the 10th and the 11th of July. The games are at 2 p.m. our time, local time here, and then the final game on Sunday, which will be at 11 a.m. our time. So the festivities would begin on that Sunday, the 15th of July, at about 8 a.m. and continue on through past the game. Hopefully it goes on to penalty kicks and so on, so we can have a longer day and finish it off around 4 p.m. So I'll speak more to the events a little bit later, but with that, if I could introduce you to Hans-Peter Gabski, our local CEO for Clariant here.
Thank you very much, Steve, for this introduction. Yeah, we are pretty happy to work with you, and we also appreciate that you give us the opportunity to work with Louisville Metro Parks, and what you guys do to keep the city beautiful, and what you do for the city is really great, and we appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. We are happy to support the community with our 400 employees we have here in Louisville. We do that across the nation with our 2,400 employees. And in this particular case, we go a little bit, we branch out, and we support normally the needies. And in this case, we decided let's do something for health and community welfare. And that is supporting the public viewing event here at Jefferson Street. And we are happy to hand over a check for you, Sevi, if you would just like to join me here. Over 10,000 US dollars to sponsor that event, and hopefully we have you and me can shoot at a speed gauging, and see who shoots the ball faster into the goal.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
Thank you. Yeah, as a business in this community in Louisville, we are taking on the challenge this community faces. So we support with our volunteer council many activities here. And as I mentioned in this case, supporting a soccer event makes me in particular happy. I'm a German native, so I hope I see the German team in the final. But also here in Louisville, we are on the way getting our own soccer stadium, and maybe not so long in the future we might have a first division soccer team. So I really would like to see that here, and I'm happy that we can help the soccer community to engage and meet families here in front of the Metro Hall here. And I hope that Sunday and that semifinal is on Tuesday and Wednesday, so that we have a lot of families here, and I see you all out there. Thank you very much.
And just to kind of repeat the announcement, so we'll be broadcasting on a large screen out on Jefferson Street on 10th and 11th of July and the 15th of July for the final, the World Cup live and it'll be broadcast with our local other partners. So WDRB is also involved with the direct satellite feed, which is very important, and a few other companies that will be coming on board. One other thing to share here also, we're also doing locally World Cup themed soccer tournament locally for teams, adult teams, 7-a-side soccer. It'll be played on our quality fields at Thurman Hutchins Park. And so if today the real Russia is playing Saudi Arabia for the opening game, our Russian team and our Saudi Arabian team will also play that same evening and following the dates of the tournament. So we're trying to kind of incite that following for soccer locally, and I think this tournament on our setting would be a great piece also. And then the same evening, so it'll be a long day for us that are working behind the scenes. After the World Cup final is over at, say, about 3 p.m., we head over to Thurman Hutchins to play our final that evening under the lights, so it'll be a great event. So overall, soccer is going to be the talk of the summer, so we want to be a part of it and forefront of it in Louisville Parks and Recreation. And for more information, please, as always, look up bestparksever.com. Thank you.
This has been a Metro TV production, a public service of Louisville Metro Government.